Hello, Redebricks here, back from another video. Today we have the 71774 Lloyd's Gold Ultra Dragon, recommended ages for 9+, comes with 989 pieces. And you get 8 minifigures, 2 are not advertised. Here is the top of the box. You get Golden Jay, Golden Kai, Golden Zane, Golden Cole, Golden Oni Lloyd, Vinstone Brute, Vinstone Brute, Vinstone Warrior, and the Crystal King. Here's a 1-to-1 scale. Then on the back you have a set and a play features with all the minifigures duking it out. Alright, so here's the instructions of a set. You have the set number right here, Lego Ninjago. And you have this render of a set, which doesn't look too bad in my opinion, but I wish they just kept it as a box art, honestly, because this is just plain bad, honestly. Like, the only thing that really stands out is these bricks everywhere. But other than that, it's just like, why change it, honestly? Then we have a QR code right here for the instructions. Now, flipping to the back of the page is, you have a parts count for everything in the set. You have like 2 pages worth. Rebuild the world with a long dog. And then you have the advertisement for the other Crystalized sets. And before that, we have the completed set at page, just play features. My apologies. Oh. So the set is completed at page 161. Here is the play features. I will go into that in a bit. And here is all the minifigures duking it out with the Crystalized Warriors. And on the back, you have a win for scanning this QR code, or go to lego.com/product feedback for a chance to win a cool Lego set. Alright, so unfortunately I have to review this on the floor. But as you can see with the Golden Ultra Dragon, you have 4, not specifically, but like 2 specifically molded heads for lightning and ice. Then Earth is a bottom piece, 2 bottom pieces, just specially printed. And Kai is Nia's water dragon head, and Zippy the jungle dragon head. Just with gold and a scar printing right here. Alright, so for heads of the Ultra Dragon, they look really, really nice. I do like Zane's and probably Cole's the most, honestly. Zane's, Kai's, and Cole's. And Jay's. Even though Jay's is the inaccurate color, which I can understand why they made it yellow. I mean, they made it yellow in the show. It's just like Jay's color is more blue, not yellow. But I can understand why they changed it, because Zane is ice. But they could have used a really, really light blue like they used to do. But yeah, these are really nicely printed heads. Really nicely printed heads for these dragons. Really nicely printed. You get some very nice posability in the heads too, but not too much because it is kind of restrained because how many heads there are. But you can move these heads up and down at most, and you can move the head slightly up and down, and you can open your jaws and stuff. I'm not going to show with all of them because like they're essentially the same build, just different colors. Let me get this angled up front a little. Okay, so for Zane you have the pyramid slopes. For the ice, in Cole you have some ingot. It is in black, and you got some ingot pieces in dark gray. And you have some dark gray texturing pieces out to make it look like rock and cheese slopes. Then for Jay's, you have Jay's Elemental Beast. You have cheese slopes on the head, and same with Zane's, except his is more pyramid. And you have cheese slopes right here for the 2 yellow. You have, well, Kai's and Jay's are roughly the same, except Kai's uses like these pyramid pieces, which I'll show in a second. But you do get these pyramid pieces, cheese slopes on Jay's in trans yellow, which is pretty cool. And you do get a nicely printed head, as you can see right here. But all these builds for next are the same. Alright, going to an upper view, you have Kai's Elemental Beast. As you can see here, you have some orange, reddish orange on his dragon, and his dragon has some horns like Firstborn. And you do have a scar right here, which could be an indicator that this was once going to be the ninja, but they sadly scrapped it. I have a scar right here. I don't know if that's because it came from Kai, or it's just like, you know, the ninja are the dragons. Because this is based off concept art, I'm pretty sure. Because there's a scar right here. But yeah, let's get on to the body. Alright, with the body, you have a really nice texturing detail for the dragon. Like, really nice texturing. It looks really nice like this, honestly. And you have a golden rice cap in the middle. More dragon detailing for the fur or scales. But my only complaint is with this dragon is that, like, it does get top heavy. It is really heavy and the feet do not hold it up. Because the feet aren't the legendary dragon feet, where they're really small. But, like, this thing is really heavy. So I don't know how well this will hold up over time. Well, because mine is brand new, it won't, like, you know, like, fall down or anything like that. No, it will fall down. It's just like it's going to take some time until the pieces deteriorate. But yeah, you do have some articulation in the body too. Sorry that you could barely see that. You can articulate the body like in back and forth to get, like the Firstborn dragon, Cyber dragon. And you can angle his tail. Or its tail, sorry. You can bend this back and forth. The spike of the tail back and forth. And then these three sections can go up. Well, two sections can go up and down. But I will say, this is a massive dragon. Like a really massive dragon. You're really getting the price you pay for the set. And you do have some you do have these new ratchet joints made for core Ninjago sets. Okay, ignore this slight section right here. I built it partially wrong. As you can see here, there is two right here. Wait, no, they're actually right. Okay, that is not. Well, no, this one's shifted up a little. Please excuse that. I'll fix that after this video. But you do have some articulation in the legs where you can. This is really tough, but you can move the legs out. But they are really stiff, so they might pop out sometimes. Gotta make sure it's still in there. Then for the back, you have some really nice greebling for the dragon scales. It looks really nice. I do like how this looks, but these golden pieces will tend to break if you dismantle it. So I do not suggest dismantling this, because, like, there are some parts in this model that are, like, really stuck in there. Like, it's going to take a nightmare to get out. But yeah, or a lot of force or potentially breaking the piece to get it out. Now for the dragon wings. As you can see here, you have these two twisters. You've probably seen these from other reviews. They can twist these back and forth. But these do tend to get unhinged sometimes. The play feature does tend to get unhinged sometimes, like right as you can see right there. They do, you know, work, but it does get unhinged sometimes because it is on its higher and one piece is connecting it. It's all held by friction. But I will say it does look pretty good. Alright, then for the upper legs, you have one of these core pieces right here. And two of these pieces in gold. Some more of these like weird angled tile cheese slope things. And you have some tan pieces right here with some more bulking up of the arm. I just wish they bulked out the feet a bit more. I know how weird that sounds, but they really could. The dragon could have really used it, considering that this thing is super loose and stuff. And I almost forgot to mention, you do get a small seat right here for Lloyd or anyone you desire to put in the seat. I suggest putting Lloyd because he is the one who always controlled the Ultra Dragon. You know, he controlled it in Season 1. Then he controlled this one. He had the Legacy Ultra Dragon in a short. So at this point, I would say the Ultra Dragons belong to Lloyd. But yeah, other than that, it's a really nice detailed dragon. Let's move on to the side builds and minifigures. Oh, also shout out to TMog217. He's the one who suggested for me to build this. But here's how much shelf space the dragon takes up. It basically takes a full shelf. Mostly. You do have some areas for the wings to, like space for the wings, but other than that, I say there's really not much room for this dragon. Unless you want to elevate it or bend the tail, which won't look too good. But yeah, here's what it looks like on a shelf. Let's move on to the side builds and minifigures. Alright, here's the crystal throne with all the golden weapons. It's a really nice side build, really interesting techniques, especially with the Technic parts right here. And the clip hinges held on by the golden nunchucks of lightning. And you do have some crystals in the back. And this is a scrap scene from Crystalized, or scrap concept ending for Crystalized. Is where like Lloyd takes his throne after the Overlord was defeated and decimated into like just a mask or something like that. Shurikens of ice right here, the sword of fire, and the scythe of quakes. Then the nunchucks of lightning, as I stated earlier, are on the side. You do have some crystals right here. Crystals on the side for like the seat. Then you have some golden ingots right here for the throne. And a black seat right here. And on the back, it kind of looks ugly because it's just, like, you're not supposed to see it from the back, but it does look alright, I'd say. But it doesn't look too promising. But yeah, you do have, like, a Monkey Kid hilt piece and a little blaster piece. Well, a hose piece at this point. Essentially it for the throne. Let's move on to the minifigures. So here's Golden Oni Lloyd. His accessories are his, his Dao sword in gold. Like, his Ninjago specialized Ninjago movie sword. Then you do get a katana at the back for just, an extra accessory. You do get a katana. You probably know what these all look like at this point. Here's the minifigure. You get really nice leg printing, torso printing, and Oni mask printing. Unfortunately, underneath the Oni mask, I don't want to break this because, this is a really valuable figure. You do have his common face print. They should have used the, like core face that they used for the Spinjitzu spinners. I'll be more happy with that one because it fits it more instead of this, happy jolly Lloyd at the back and, like angry Lloyd up front. But yeah, you have his angry expression, and on the back, it's just some really nice printing for more green dragon scales and stuff like that. I'm too scared to take this armor piece off because he is a gold figure, and gold figures do tend to break more than just your average minifigures. But yeah, I'm not taking off any of these accessories except for the ninja, because I have showcased the ninja before, but here's only Golden Lloyd. But yeah, you do get a really nice face print. I do like it, but it's slightly inaccurate. The eyes are supposed to be in purple, or at least a very dark pink color. And you do have his you do have a new molded in this color piece for Crystalized, a helmet piece. And what you're supposed to do is you put it on here. It does give Lloyd like that more, emperor look. You do get two golden horns right here. And you do have his season 11 shoulder pad. Really nice figure overall. Investments, but like this figure is going to definitely spike up in value after it retires. Just a suggestion, but yeah, it's definitely going to spike up after, it retires. Alright, so I have shown off these figures before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but essentially what these are is the crystallized suits from the Temple of the Crystal King, just with added golden armor and a little bit of extra detailing. Like for Zane, for example, he has his heart showing, and some more golden armor and a golden mask piece with the resistance symbol. But other than that, that's essentially it. They have no exclusive face prints. The only thing different about them is like they come in the like golden dragon vehicles. Like Cole, for example, he comes in the Golden Dragon Cruiser. Kai comes in his Golden Dragon Raider. Zane comes in his Golden Dragon Jet. And Jay comes with his... Well, he didn't come with a Golden Dragon vehicle. He came in Nia's Samurai Axe-Mech, which I need to re-review because that set, I just rushed a review and it didn't look too good. But I did get quite a lot of, support. But I like doing these older style reviews because here is the Crystal King and his henchmen. So on the box, it advertises with some crystallized armor. In the set I got, personally, I did not get any crystallized armor like it should have had, as advertised on the box. It's directly on the front of a box, and you don't get it in the set. So, like, I don't know what's up with that. So that's going to be taking a point off or two for misadvertising. But these figures all have came in sets before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. You get a brute and a warrior. The only thing different about them from all of these sets reviews are their accessories. This one has a double-bladed sword. This one has a spear, and there's another brute with a spear, then the Crystal King. I have reviewed him too, but like the only thing different about him is like he comes with upper shoulder armor, and that's the only thing that's different about this figure. He comes with upper shoulder armor. As you all know by this point, he is the Overlord. He's always going to come back, so like there's no point of, like saying, oh yeah, when he's going to come back, when he's going to come back. He's going to come back. Really nice upper torso, and leg printing. Really phenomenal printing. Really nice accessories, and really nice back printing. All these crystal goons have, not accessories, printing. Because, like, these are really nice printing. You can see crystal shards and everything. Some vents popping out. Really nice. And you do get the Crystal King's logo right here, too. And for the warrior, it's a little less detailed, but you do have, like, a shoulder pad right there. And some cracks and some yellow vents shown. But overall, that's essentially it. Let's get on to the conclusion and the rating. Alright, everyone. So that was my review for the 7-1 Ultra Golden Dragon. Golden Ultra Dragon. This set is phenomenal looking. Would I suggest a $140 to $50 price tag? No, it feels a bit overpriced for what you're paying. Sure, there's a lot of new gold pieces, but like I wouldn't say that sustains the price for $150. Maybe $120 at most, or $130 maximum. Because you're only getting 989 pieces, and you can get the Samurai X-Mech with more exclusive figures. And, this is the flagship set, but I would say the Samurai X-Mech has more pieces, if you care about that. If you're all about molds and looks, I'd say go for this set, except the wings could have been swapped out for something different. The crystal phone's pretty nice. But the only unfortunate thing is you only get like one exclusive minifigure out of this whole set. So overall, I'm going to give this set a 7 out of 10. And -1 because it did have some misadvertising on it. So it's a 6 out of 10. I might be a little harsh on this set, but I want to keep this as honest as possible. The build experience was good, yes. But like I wouldn't recommend paying $150 for this. A bit overpriced. But it is a good looking dragon. But I would say wait for this to go on sale. Or at least a small rollback from Walmart. And overall, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry about this review took longer than it needed to. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.